Hello, my name is Lisa Arlen, and this is part 3 of my response regarding the Surrey parents fighting back for their 3 seized children by the Ministry for Children and Families in hindsight of their story, which aired on CBC News. I would like to continue reading from the official report of the debates of the Legislative Assembly, Hansard, Volume 2, Number 5, Part 1. And as I was saying, that there was a lot of discussion around the budget allocations, and there was some question regarding that and where this money was going, etc. And in terms of the money that the federal government was getting and the money that was coming from Ottawa and where it was going, and that this increase of children in care was a reflection of the money which Gordon Campbell was referring to, the fact that they spent $2.3 million on a Gove inquiry and the child protection system, yet these problems are still existing today and that they haven't been fixed. So what actually were they spending it on? I don't know, but anyway. It also states in this report that, as the minister knows, there was some difficulty around parents not being informed of their rights when there was apprehensions being made. There was a lot of discussion around what is appropriate in the policy of apprehending children. And I stated earlier that the fact of the matter is, in respect to the child apprehension policy, which is a vital human service, government said those vital human services which are provided should be not discriminating, and yet it is. And the Honorable T. Streifel was saying, in respect to the budget allocation of the year 1995-96, the fiasco year, from the federal government, the amount is up about $1.5 million for special allowances for children in care, regarding the Ministry for Children and Families and that part of the ministry. And the documents he refers to is directly proportional to the number of children coming into care. And it was questionable about the fact that parents weren't being informed of their rights. Is there some kind of monitoring of the workers at the local Ministry for Children and Families offices around child apprehension? And it also says in respect to this report here, and what I believe about everything in this report that there's a question about the government is that it does always have the safety of children. Since this Gove inquiry and the fact that there has been a breakdown in the child protection system is appalling, and what exactly the government is doing in order to fix those problems. And the fact of the matter is the child protection policy is failing to protect children and keeping them safe, and failing to protect families overall in British Columbia. And parental rights are not protected in the province of British Columbia court or the child apprehension policy. Ultimately, the question is, when will this government be accounted for anything? Deprivation of one's child is distressing. What's equally distressing is when they are wrongfully deprived of their children, and children are being put into questionable foster homes and are being critically injured in the care of the Ministry for Children and Families, and are even dying in the care of the Ministry for Children and Families. I ask this government, when is enough enough? If you would like a full and complete copy of this Legislative Assembly official Hansard report, I would be more than happy to provide it to anyone. And you can go to the Legislative Assembly website and you can get a copy of this and other official debates in respect to the Ministry for Children and Families. Thank you very much.